Good morning, friends. Welcome to LeggLife and welcome to another day in Cincinnati. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and I'm so excited for today. I'm going to tour a new safe house here in Cincinnati that exists for human trafficking survivors. It's an organization that I've been getting to know. Super excited to go see that, but then I'm gonna meet up with our friends Rob and Sandy Carter. A lot of you guys know Rob and Sandy. They're actually driving down to spend the day with me, which is super, super cool. And we are gonna go to a place, well, it's called Jungle Gyms. And when I was coming to Cincinnati, the two things that I heard the most about were Skyline Chili and Jungle Gyms. Now, apparently Jungle Gyms is, to call it a grocery store, doesn't feel like that's fair. It is like a couple 100,000 square feet, and from what I understand, they have foods from every country in the world, and I'm so excited to check that out, try it, see what we can buy, and of course, I'm bringing you guys along for another beautiful day here in Cincinnati. Look at this, you guys. It is just so pretty out this morning. I really love opening the front door and just having a park across the street, getting to see all the sunshine, all the lights. Also, I'm a big church steeple fan, so the fact that there's like one right there and one right there, well, it just makes me happy. Okay, my Uber's on the way to take me over to the safe house. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be there. I'll show anything I possibly can. All right, LeggLife fam, here's the house that I said I was coming to tour. And I gotta say, I'm so blown away by this that I have an idea. Because after being here, I've realized there's a way for us to get involved. There's actually something we can do to help this space, the trafficking survivors and the clients they serve. And so the next video you see on our channel is going to be a way for us to get involved. It's a way for us to help people, to love people, and to do good right here in the city of Cincinnati. I'm really excited about this. So more on that in the next video. And just like that, I'm back home. And I want to show you this, I'm not proud of it. I did not put things away in drawers when I got here. So like my suitcase is just open. All of that has to be washed when I get home anyway. I've got like a bag of clothes out over there, just like random stuff around, but the living room at least I've kind of kept clean. So this probably sounds weird because I know I'm on vacation in like a new city, but this has actually been one of my favorite things to do while I've been here, is just sitting out here on my porch, just like watching life happen around me in Cincinnati. I've had a great time visiting the city. There's still a lot of things that I haven't gotten to do while I'm here and that honestly I'm not gonna get to do, but for some reason this has been so relaxing. I've been sitting out here for probably an hour. Are there things like around me to go see? Yeah, but just to stop and to listen, like the sounds of the city, people walking by. I've had so many like laughing moments in funny conversations, because when somebody walks by you, you only get like a snippet. You get like that 4-second moment of whatever they're talking about. And I don't know why this has been so restful. All right, everybody, we've arrived here just outside of Cincinnati at Jungle Gyms. This was the place, along with Skyline Chili, that the most of you wanted us to see on this trip. So I have no idea what to expect. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so when you walk in, first thing we see is like puzzles and toys. Look at this, there's like old cars with Mickey and Minnie. This is so cool. Up here we have Harry Potter. They have like an entire Funko wall. And then over here is where they recorded the Jungle Gyms podcast. You guys, what kind of a grocery store has a podcast recorded live in its building? What? Here's Rob and Sandy. They're talking to the nice lady that was here to greet us when we came in. I am so excited about this. Okay, I just want to show you guys, give you some perspective, because it's blowing my mind a little bit. Check this out. We came in down there, basically an entire section that is a toy store. This is a cookware store, like basically think like kitchen store, a whole kitchen store. They have an entire Lodge cast iron place going back there. Over here is like an entire pet store. We haven't even gotten to the grocery part, and it's like, what is happening? Here's their sushi bar where they're like making fresh sushi rolls over here. This was the original Jungle Jim's building in 1974. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So the original Jungle Jim's, and now, wait, the olive pit. Are those all olives? Yes. They make their own cheese balls here. Blue cheese and walnut cheese balls, pepper jelly and Asiago, beef and onion cheese balls, lots of different dips and stuff. Oh my gosh, I want this so bad. Look at this gigantic jar, oh my gosh, of olives. 8 pounds of olives. All right, so now we're kind of getting into the normal grocery kind of stuff. And there's stuff to look at everywhere. Like, look at the gigantic Campbell's soup can. There's like a random crystal chandelier up there. It's insane. I see, ooh, award-winning restrooms, the Big Cheese. What is the Big Cheese? Let's go that way. I see a sign over here that says the Jungle Jim's was voted #1 cheese shop in Cincinnati, and I think I see why. Look at this giant thing of cheese. 762 pounds. That is crazy. They have cheese here. All of this cheese, more cheese. Well, that's Rob, not cheese. Oh my gosh, even more cheese. And the cheese section is great, but their charcuterie section is crazy as well. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it also has a Jersey Mike's and a Starbucks inside the store too. And the butter bar. Whoa. And now we're in the part of the store that is apparently the liquor store, because the toy store, the cooking store, the cast iron store, the pet store, the grocery store, not big enough. I see a tasting bar. What? And of course, a cigar store. All right, so Sherri always talks about how she wants a library with one of these rolling carts. But I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I kind of want a wine room with one of these rolling ladders. So I like the way they have their beer section divided by state. Colorado, Oregon, California, then the rest of the West Coast states. And look at this, you guys. Alaskan Brewing Company. They actually have a good selection of Alaskan beers. I think that's a really cool way to divide up. You can see more West Coast. Here we have Colorado breweries. There's a lot of Colorado beers, obviously. Now we're entering into the candy section. Let's see what kind of odd candies they have here. What are these? Ooh, buttermints. You guys, I love buttermints. They got like, oh, nope, that's a snake. Nope, 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 no snakes. Wait a second. This guy used to be at like Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, didn't this used to be like one of the Chuck E. Cheese guys? I don't know what this place is. Like, I can't figure out Jungle Jim's. It's a little bit of everything. Like, it's novelty store, it's grocery store, it's liquor store. It's a little bit of everything. It's crazy. This is the Jelly Belly section, and they have a piece of art that is the guy who founded Jungle Jim's, who we will affectionately refer to as Jungle Jim, made in Jelly Bellies. I want one of these at home. I mean, not of Jungle Jim, but of me and Sherri. And in case you were like, yeah, Adam, I get it. Jungle Jim's has a lot of stuff. But you know what they probably don't do? They probably don't do wedding cakes. Well, you would be wrong, they do. Now we've come to the exotic meat section. Alligator, buffalo, elk, guinea fowl, kangaroo, ostrich, venison, wild boar bacon, and, well, impossible. So I can genuinely say I've never had, seen, or heard of this. Ground kangaroo. I kind of want to get one of these 4-foot long sausage sticks, because the thought of me on an airplane unrolling this and just like snacking on a 4-foot long sausage stick the entire flight is hilarious to me. Now we're in the produce section, which is absolutely gigantic, and actually it feels kind of like a farmer's market in here. Like, there's just so much everywhere, and it's not going to show up here, but you guys, it goes so far that way still. Oh, look, Sherri, cantaloupes, not muskmelons. I think I should just stop being overwhelmed and surprised by anything I see in this store. And over here is the international market, which is the thing that I really, really want to try out. So I'm gonna see if you guys can see this from up here. African countries are over there. Hispanic countries over there, Indian countries, Eastern Europe, Asian countries. So food from all different countries of the world, like Mid-Eastern is over there. What? All right, so we're looking at the international section, and they have ostrich eggs. I've never seen this before in person. $90. They have emu eggs. The color of that is so cool. So lots of different, you see they have quail eggs, but then over here, like look at these, they have preserved duck eggs. Checking out the seafood section now, being from Alaska, always love seeing seafood. Also look, there's what's his name? Brutus was Popeye's like nemesis. This lobster is gigantic, like my hand, which is already huge for reference. But look at the king crab over here. That's a big guy. All right, we're in the soda aisle, and I don't really have words. Mustard flavored soda, pumpkin pie soda, I completely can get on board with that. Enchilada soda, pickle soda, ranch, buffalo wing. What is unicorn yak? That's not a real thing. Unicorns aren't even real. Sorry, Sherri. And I want you to look the novelty soda section. These are just like their random novelty bottles. Goes all the way down there. Like other sodas are over here. This side is just the weird stuff. You know, things like barf. Okay, so they've had a little bit of everything here, and I wasn't convinced this was a good store until now. They have not only the Utz cheese balls, they have all of the other Utz items. I didn't even know they had potato sticks. I didn't know Utz had. Okay, well, apparently Utz is an actual brand, because I thought Utz was just the cheese balls. So this is the Jungle Jim's like branded pasta sauce. And I just gotta say, like this lady, I feel very judged by her. I don't know why, I feel like she's mad at me. Now we're getting into one of the sections I'm the most excited about. Their sauce, hot sauce section. You guys look, fire truck, all of the hot sauces, wing sauces. And the reason I love hot sauce isn't just because of the flavor, it's because of some of the names, like Blazin' Rectums. So good. All right, this is crazy, you guys. Look at this. There's like a glass case here, and it says items purchased from this case must be carried by a Jungle Jim's employee to the service counter. That is how hot these are. 9 million Scoville units. $100 for that. Oh, the tube of terror. That's what you would have after you tried that one. Holy cow. Back here going through some of the sections, you can see here's the Great Britain section, and right above Great Britain is Robin Hood. And Sandy and I were trying to figure out who that guy is. Would that be Little John, do you think? It's Robin Hood and Little John over the UK section. Isn't that how the song goes? Oh my gosh, you guys, if we lived here, this is where Sherri would live. Look at all of the sugar-free coffee syrups they have. Chocolate macadamia nut, lemon s'mores. What? Why don't we have a Jungle Jim's in Alaska? Almond, Roca, sugar-free. Oh man. Now here's their gluten-free section. It says it's the largest gluten-free section in the Midwest, and they do have a ton of gluten-free stuff, which is like right across from their natural food section. This is all of their honey, and this is all of their syrups. Look at all of the cash registers they have, like the entire bank of them here. It goes all the way up there, but then it's like too deep because they have all of these over here as well. I did just check out, got a few things so that I can say I made my purchase from Jungle Jim's, but you guys, this store, amazing. Our next stop, now that we're finished at Jungle Jim's, is the Graeter's ice cream that is inside Jungle Jim's. Apparently it's a local ice cream shop that you guys have said you want me to try. Carter's just dropped me back off, and you guys, I am, as much as I enjoyed Jungle Jim's, we went and had lunch downtown before then. We spent like 4 hours together. As much as I enjoyed the things we did, those things do not come close to how much I enjoyed spending time with them. They have become just absolute friends to us. Like, I know it might have started with them watching our channel, they are absolute friends to us. They have always been so kind to us. We first met them in Alaska on one of their trips. We had coffee with them. Sandy flew down to our meetup in Florida. They are just, Sandy and her daughter came to our meetup in Indiana. They are just the best people. And look how kind they are. They gave us a bag of Buckeyes and a card for my work team to take back, thanking them for the hard work that they do. And Sandy made a rum cake. Oh my goodness. And they gave me a card that has like Ohio stickers. It's like they know me. So I'm done. Like, I'm full. I'm floating. You guys, Cincinnati has been a success. I got to do cool things. I've gotten to see people that I love. I've just gotten to have such a good day. At this point, I'm full. At this point, I'm so unbelievably happy. So I'm going to have a slice of rum cake, and I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. Hello friends, well, it is the next day. It's my last day in Cincinnati, and I didn't vlog anything after the last thing you guys saw yesterday for, well, a number of reasons. But picking up the camera today because I wanna show you guys some of my last few things I do here in Cincinnati. But first, I wanna kind of give you an update on what I did yesterday after the last you guys saw. We went to Graeter's Ice Cream, which was one of the places you guys said I had to try. I got the like mint chip. It was really good. Was it life-changing? No. Was it like way above average? Absolutely. I thought it was delicious. Hung out with Rob and Sandy for a little while longer. That was one of the highlights of the day yesterday. Like, just getting to be with them, getting to spend time with them was amazing. They have become they've just become good friends of ours, especially through all of this pandemic YouTube craziness. So we're really thankful for them. It was fun to spend time with Rob and Sandy. Then they dropped me off back here at my place, and then I actually went and had dinner with our cousin Abby and her two kids. Super cool. She lives kind of in the area, and she happened to be in Cincinnati for a bit of a family day at the zoo. And so I went and had dinner with them and just hung out, chatted, caught up. It was so good. She is family that we wish we lived closer to. Sherri and I both agree completely on this. We really like her. We really get along with her. And so to get to have some time just to hang out was a highlight. After that, I just kind of came back here for the rest of the evening. Now, today is St. Patrick's Day. I fly home today, but I have a number of hours, and actually I was a little bit unsure of what I was going to do today, except I wanted to do the Underground Museum. I'm sorry, the Underground Railroad Museum. That was like the #1 thing on my list. Well, that's an unnecessarily loud stereo. Apparently the museum had some kind of an issue and they're having to close until later this month. Crap. That just means I have to come back, because that was like, honestly, probably the #1 thing in all of Cincinnati I wanted to do. So next time I'll be able to do that, but I am gonna get to see another friend later today. But first, I'm really hungry. Haven't had coffee, haven't had food, and so there's like a little diner right around the corner that I want to try. So I'm gonna go have breakfast, then I'm gonna come back here. Let me just kind of show you this place. You can see I already got my bags packed by the door. Everything else super picked up, super cleaned up. I always try to leave these places as good as I possibly can. And it's actually really nice because my flight's not for several hours. And so Patty, who's the owner of this place, told me, she's like, just leave your bags there. Come back and get them later. So while I'm kind of checking out this morning, I get to leave my bags here for as long as I want. And that is super nice, super convenient. So let's go get food because I'm hungry. And actually the restaurant that I'm going to this morning, I didn't know was literally right around the corner from where I'm staying. It was one of the places that I had on my list to try while I was in Cincinnati. And it turns out that it is like, honestly, less than a minute away. It's right here. First of all, adorable. And second of all, here we go. The Sugar and Spice Diner, established 1941. Here is the menu, and you can see basically lots of just classic diner food. Wispy thin pancakes, very interesting. But I don't know what I want today. There's a lot that looks good. All right, so that place was absolutely spectacular. The food was so good, typical diner stuff. Like, it's exactly what you would expect here's the highlight. The girl who served me, the lady who served me, was so nice, so friendly. When she found out I was from Alaska, it's all she wanted to talk about. She was like, that is my dream place to live. She was like, I literally look up how to move to Alaska all the time. And so I just gave her a bunch of like tips, resources, ideas. I'm so glad I stopped there. And when I left, apparently they give everybody who leaves, like, you can take a little rubber duck. What? And she's like, hold on, I have a special duck. And she went and found me a duck that has their logo, and he's got like little pancakes and a cup of coffee. So this little guy's coming back to Alaska with me. How cute is that? I am definitely gonna miss walking around and exploring this city. There are lots of really beautiful, just well done buildings that are, you know, being renewed and coming back, but then they'll be like right next to buildings kind of like that one down there that are still in just like a lot of disrepair. I like the contrast between the things that are done, fixed up, open, and the things that are still like shuttered and closed down and still to be developed. So I haven't really gotten anything from Cincinnati since I've been here, but there's this Cincy shirts company. Looks like they have stickers and shirts, so let's go check it out. Okay, that store was absolutely unbelievable. I got a sticker, I got a couple postcards, but even better, the guy who was in there is like a local sports historian. He found out I was from Alaska and he wanted to talk all about the Anchorage Aces, the Alaska Aces, a hockey team that used to exist up there. And so I bet we spent 20 minutes talking about Cincinnati sports, Alaska sports, hockey. You guys, I'm just so happy. So I was walking and I saw this beautiful old church here, and this is kind of cool. It's the oldest house of worship still standing in Cincinnati. How neat is that? The church was actually built in 1842. That's crazy. All right, maybe new favorite place in all of the Over-the-Rhine area. It's called Brown Bear Bakery, and the people inside were so unbelievably kind and so nice. And I got my cold brew and I got a little snack, so I'm pretty happy. All right, I'm back at the house for the very last time to get my stuff. My friend will be here soon to pick me up, and then just gonna enjoy the rest of Cincinnati. I don't know that I'll vlog much. Maybe I'll pick you guys up at the airport. And there are the church bells ringing at noon. Okay, friends, I'm at the Cincinnati airport. My friend Amy just dropped me off. We got to meet Amy and her wife Dee at our meetup in Orlando back in December. And so Amy drove over, we hung out, we had lunch. We took the most random back road to get to the lunch place ever, but it was perfect because it like gave us time to chat, and I loved it. When I came to Cincinnati, I did not think that the thing that I would leave feeling was like grateful for people. But I got to see so many people that we love while I was here, and it's just such a highlight. Like, I'm getting on the plane feeling so freaking blessed, so freaking good. I'm just really happy. And I'm also happy because Alaska Airlines upgraded me to first class on the flight from Cincinnati to Seattle, which is the long flight. So thanks, Alaska Airlines. Got a few hours to kill here in the airport, so let's get checked in. Let's get through TSA, and let's see what the airport has. And just like that, I am through TSA at the Cincinnati airport, and that probably took, oh, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe? All right, guys, since I have about 3 hours here in Cincinnati, since there's not an Alaska Airlines lounge, I found this place called The Club at CVG. It is a private lounge, has food, beverage, Wi-Fi, and it's only $33 for a day pass. So I'm actually gonna go in and spend that, and that will make my 3 hours here much more productive. So let's go check it out. So here's a quick look at what they have in the lounge. You can see they got some snacks, waters, cookies, tea, coffee. Over here we have soda, more coffee. Looks like they have a tomato basil soup today. And then in here they have a ginger chicken rice bowl. You can see we have some plates with hummus. We've got some cheese and veggies. And then for St. Patrick's Day, a bunch of little chocolates. All right, my time in the lounge is done. Now to find, well, honestly, first I need to find the restroom and then down to my gate. Here we go. The journey back to Alaska begins now. All right, so here I am in seat 1A. This will be home for the next 5 hours.
It's no longer necessary. There's a life vest under your seat. Infant life vest will be provided if needed.